David, we're back again. We first met you were flat out, and we showcased one of your trailers at our show during the summer, and as up and coming engineer. Now, this is our own. And that's her, she's hooked onto the fast track, she's ready to go. David, tell us a little bit about the trailer that you've made for us.
Yeah, well, you come over one day and you just wanted something sort of bespoke to suit yourselves. That is sort of one of the things we thrive on. We build trailers bespoke for the customers because they have that many different variations that they want. So we don't mind. You just come in, you just wanted something as high end probably as we made, still with our commercial axles, our 36-ton suspension. One of the things that we've never actually done before is the hydraulic flip tow ramps. Really happy with them. We're actually going to put them onto our roster now, so they will be available from more or less now to buy. You wanted steering axles, ABS, galvanized back end. You wanted all the different working lights, 10-ton hydraulic winch. There's just probably as much as you could get on any loader. So
you do have flip tow ramps, but the one drawback that we seen was it meant we would have to do away with the extending to match the outriggers because of the way they work with the rope system. So we said, can we look at an hydraulic alternative? And you said, leave that with me. We'll put that into the R&D department.
Exactly.
And you worked at it, you worked at it, and now you have it, and now you're telling me you love it. But the reason we wanted the flip tow and the winch is we do a lot with Allwyn, and Allwyn, our lorry mechanic beside us, does an awful lot of recovery work, and there'd be the odd place, some awkward recoveries where it would maybe suit the tractor type machine to go and be able to use the winch, and that's why the winch is there. You have a shackle in there up front that it can even be snatch blocked for us to give us that wee bit, and that's the flip tow. So if a lorry or something needed recovered, the flip tow is just to make the gradient easier to get that pulled up onto. So absolutely, great job. I don't think we need to say much about the trailer, David, because I think it'll speak for itself.
So we were just glad to build it for you guys. You know, you're more than welcome any time up here. Like as we said, it's just probably as high end a trailer as we've ever built. We had a couple of teething problems along the way too, trying to get things right exactly the way we wanted, but we were more than happy at the end up to leave it the way it is.
And supply is a bit of an issue, just coming sort of post-COVID. A lot of companies around the world are just struggling to get supply. I remember there was a slight delay for the steering axle for a wee while, and it was like, if we want steering, we're going to have to just wait. We had to wait a bit longer, but that's not on you. That's just manufacturing companies in general.
Global supply is running short, say axles and tyres and different things, but we're starting to overcome it slowly but surely. It's just one of them things that you just have to live with now at the minute.
But when you talk about the running gear, David, we talk about high-speed axles. What are these particular axles you don't get much higher speed axles, is that correct?
Yeah, but they're from Dustag. They're 310 by 190s, 105k rated. The axles also had to be stripped down and hand built with ABS rings. The back end then is another version that Dustag have done. That's a Mark II of their steering axle. Comes with different dampers and CV bits over the moving parts, you know. So that's a very good steering axle now. Very happy with it.
We're very aware for the most of its work it'll be on a fast track.
Yep.
And fast track, it's legally the fastest tractor available that you can buy for UK roads, so we want it pretty much full commercial speed rated axles, which is 105k. That's pretty much the top of the tree there.
That's the top of the tree, along with the suspension as well. The suspension is as high end as it gets. It's 36-ton rated, which also probably as high as it can go. That's also available from this tag. So yeah, sort of everything that we use, we try and use the top of the range. That's just the way we see it.
And braking system, we've went with the ABS option. We just feel that the speed of some of these tractors and almost most new tractors coming off the shelf now are coming with ABS connections in the tractor. Certainly our R310, our John Deere, it's a newer tractor. Of course, some of the older ones don't have it, but a lot of the guys that we have been taking, the likes of the Big Smith silage trailer and that too, have had the ABS option, and it all promotes health and safety. And so that's why we asked you to do that there. And it was a Wobco system, was it?
Aye,
for
Wobco.
The ABS?
Yep, a Wobco ABS, and then with Dustag's own load sensing valve.
this trailer as well, what makes it a wee bit different from your premium trailer that you are currently making, and I would say it's something we'll see more of. We put the shackles down. We asked you to put the shackles in down the middle. And we think that's a great job, particularly for running on something like a tractor. It keeps the chains, everything shorter. You have a few extra lights around this one, maybe than compared to normal.
There's work lights in the toolbox if you're working at night then, so you can see everything that you're pulling in and out. Extra work lights on the side, there's extra work lights in the rear as well.
I think it's maybe bespoke built, but I think it's a very practical trailer really for anyone at that kind of specification. But I suppose you can keep on making them whatever way people want.
Nah.
How has business been? Because every time we've been about, we've come through the process from the first chassis getting cut to the axles getting welded on, to getting the winch fitted, to the shot blasting, to the painting, to choosing the colour scheme, to the fitting out in the fitting out shed. We've went through this, and every time we've been up, it has just been mental, buzzing. And how is it feeling for you? Is it a whirlwind?
Aye, it is actually a whirlwind. For such a young company, we're only now trading 3 years. To go from where we started to where we are now is just a massive leap. We never dreamed that it would actually go this way, but we're more than grateful and very humble for everybody that's helped us along the way. Yourselves, DA, Fergie, all our dealers, especially our customers, everybody that's actually been there and helped us along the way.
Yep. And what I can say is, from the customer's point of view, very eager to listen and understand and learn what the customer needs and wants. And as you say, when I said about the hydraulic flip toes to get them out, it was like, not a problem, just give me time.
Aye,
and I'll work it. And it took a bit of time.
Aye, that's it. When you're developing something that you've never made before for the first time, it does take time to figure it out, but we're more than keen to try and help it out, or just do the best that we can to get it sorted. But hey, it was tricky now, but we got there in the end.
Now, you weren't sure when we first mentioned our choice of colour. We know you're used putting out lovely blue and red and green trailers, all almost primary colours out in people's eye, and we said no, we want Scania grey, understated. It's going to work well with a fast track, going to tie with our other low loader for the lorry, the black rims to go along with the fast track as well. Now that you see it as a unit, do you look at the trailer and go, that really has got the best of this family in it?
Aye, once we mixed it, I was a wee bit apprehensive now, to be fair. I thought, I don't know, this could be good, but whenever I seen it actually painted, it's a lovely colour. It really, really is. Well, a few guys have actually seen this, and they've ordered their trailers in this colour as well.
Again, she's fully kitted out, everything's there.
Aye, that is fully loaded. Like, it just, I think the only thing probably you're missing, Gareth, is a lift axle. That's probably the only thing. I haven't seen one like it yet, so.
I will get lift axle in the next one, maybe.
No problem.
David, thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. Looks the part. I think it's going to be a great asset to us. I'd say Gary's itching to get away down the road to get a wee smile in his fast track as he's down the road and sees how it handles, and I would say he'll be looking to get something up on it and see how it tows.
Aye.
Hopefully we're not ringing you.
No, I don't think he's about ringing me, but just thanks from all us here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, and listen, we have spied a lot of your stuff out and about on the road, and you can see just looking around the yard today, it's a busy yard. And I say, look guys, you can reach out. You're very approachable. If you have any questions, get on the blower, or speak to some of your dealers or whatever, and you'll get you in the end of the phone and get them ordered or whatever you need.
Yeah,
thanks very much, David.
Pleasure
thanks very much,
doing
business.
Appreciate that.